Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to Sea of Cinders. Look what's behind me! Look what I completely forgot about in the previous episode, which is I have access to an enchanting table, and I have a fair amount of lapis, and so I should at least be using Power 1 bows and Efficiency 1 picks and things like that. And then the other thing I noticed is I have all these bone blocks, which I think were some of the blocks that the mushrooms were made out of in the previous area, possibly, and those turn into bone meal. So I could accelerate my farms really quick and get myself a whole lot of bread, for example. And so I'm going to do a little bit of enchanting and get a little bit more food prepared, and then we will move forward. Alright, so I did some enchanting and some food making, and I am ready to head on to the next area. We've kind of taken a peek at this before and gone past it when we were trying to get to the place where we could get a sapling. But it seems to me, if I'm remembering correctly, right, and there's lots of extra lapis around here if I need it. It seems to me that there was a skeleton spawner over here that I kind of had on lockdown with light. And I probably went up this tower already. I don't remember if there was a place to go down over here, so I guess we'll check that out first. And one imagines it's going to go down into this ravine, and then we'll kind of go back and forth and further down, is what I expect is going to happen in this area. But let's start things off by dealing with the gold husk and see if he wants to drop any armor, because I could use some more metal armor to enchant. Hey, he did! Wow. Golden leggings. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I was kind of just saying that on a whim, but it kind of worked out in my favor. Alright, is there a place to go down? Yes, and it seems that there is scary stuff here. Let's do that and that. Oh, he's wearing some kind of crazy armor, and this does not look safe at all. So let's do... okay, apparently is at least a little bit safe. But I'm not going to stand on the gravel. At least, oh gosh. Alright, so it looks like there is some kind of zombie guy here who... I can't even hit him. Okay. The blasting miner. His, like, TNT head, like, disappeared or whatever. But it seems like his TNT head was kind of, like, blocking me from hitting him. And I imagine the implication is there's going to be some guys in here that actually are capable of somehow setting off TNT. I'm going to choose to do this. The gravel's actually fairly valuable to me, and so I might come back here with a shovel because I have very few arrows. And I have actually started killing chickens a little bit to get some feathers to make some arrows. But then I ran out of flints. And so, let's do this again. That was an extra torch that I probably didn't need there. Okay, there isn't any spawner hidden behind this one. I think what I'll do is come over here and do that. I don't want to waste all of my blocks. Blocks are very much at a premium in this map. That skeleton is probably going to see me. I wonder if he'll actually come over my way, if I can like bait him in here so I can kill him with melee weapons. Seems like that's going to work. Can I... this will work well enough. Darn it. Didn't manage to block the final arrow. Oh, and he dropped some arrows. That's nice. Yeah, so blocks. There hasn't been a chest full of blocks anywhere in the entire map, I think. And I've been struggling up until now just to like keep an unenchanted stone pickaxe. So it's kind of tiresome to mine blocks. Okay, I see TNT over there. And it doesn't look like too many other dangers, so let's run over there. Okay, I see this guy, who I still don't quite understand. So let's try to bring him over this way, perhaps, and see if we can understand him better. Yeah, it seems like the TNT on his head is blocking his hitbox, so I have to hit his body. Is that prime TNT now, and the other one just failed to fall? It is. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I am sure how I feel about that. I do not like it. I do not like this mob, Sam I am. Yeah, that seems like trouble. And then they were carrying around flint and steels. Like, will they ignite nearby prime TNT blocks that are sitting somewhere or something. That seems problematic. All right, so we're going to go over and break that spawner. There was a skeleton over there, but he seems to have never had sight of me or lost interest in me or whatever. It does seem like light would probably light these guys up so that they would not... Hey, iron. So that they would not spawn anymore. Gosh darn it. I tried to get away from that poison. It did not work. How much of it did I get? Only a few seconds, so that's good at least. So it will not take too much effort to heal back up, and then I guess I'll try out my new Power 1 bow. Oh, wow. That witch either has extra or less health than normal. These bats have some kind of potion effect. Looked like speed, possibly. That's weird. They dropped glass bottles, which is just a normal drop. Okay. I'm not sure if those were special witches or if one of the witches got hit by another witch or... Oh gosh, there's creepers over there. Okay, let's get familiar with my environment. Hello, skeleton. I'm going to choose to do this and this. That'll also help protect me against the spider. But I'm hoping the skeleton will run up here and I can kill him. Try to use the worst food when we're not in too much danger yet. So we kind of secure the entrance. And so above me, it does seem like there's kind of a ceiling, but there's definitely kind of like a higher level that kind of scopes around over here. And there's a gas spawner there in the middle of the ravine. And maybe the bat that I was seeing got hit by a slowness potion that the witch had thrown previously. And it's not that the bats have potion effects. It's just they got hit by the witch. I think that's probably what happened. All right, skeleton, where'd you go? Here you are. Darn it. Need to work on my shield blocking. Still out of practice with Minecraft. I'm just playing this the day after I recorded the previous episode, and so this is only my second day of playing CTM in a month. Let's see. No other threats right here. The iron. Obviously, I could make an iron pickaxe or some kind of iron weapons. It does seem like it's still kind of coming in drips and dregs. So it doesn't seem like we're going to get tons of iron all of a sudden. Alright, I saw there was a spawner there. I just want to make sure there's plenty of light. And then we'll try to... Okay, the TNT is not appearing on these guys' heads. Is it only some of them that spawn with that way? Or is it a client glitch where they all have it but it doesn't show up? Or... I might actually let that spawner spawn again just to try to understand the mobs, because it seems like I'm likely to see those same mobs throughout this area. So I think if this is just a skeleton spawner, I will get rid of this guy. It is. Alright. And this guy I'm going to mostly light up, but I'm going to leave some area where he can spawn nearby. Okay, I saw another spawner down there. Okay, this guy has a TNT block on his head. Oh, can I do this? Yes, that's an interesting way to blow up the spawner. Okay, and now this guy. Okay, he did drop the TNT. It seems like it's a falling sand entity, basically, based on the movement that I'm seeing. And would I want to blow this area up? I don't think so. I think I also, it looked like there was a glitch where it was also dropping a TNT entity, so I have no TNT in my inventory right now. If I do that, did I just pick up a TNT? I did. So it is a way that I could get some TNT of my own. And it did explode out a little bit of coal and expose some iron here that may or may not have already been exposed. So, I don't know. It could be an interesting mechanic, or it could just be a waste and it's going to destroy the landscape all around me and make things difficult. Yeah. Not really sure what to think of this mechanic, but it's interesting. I haven't seen that in another map, but I haven't played tons of CTM maps. I don't recall. There might have been something in like Ragecraft that had this kind of similar mob or mechanic, but I can't remember right now. I've watched lots of other CTM maps, even if I haven't played them. Hey-ya! Oh, he's a biting creeper, did it say? I didn't get a good enough look. He was some kind of special creeper. Alright, I apparently do not know how to hit the skeletons to save my life. And I'm not sure where that creeper had spawned from. let's go ahead and fill up a little bit better on food this time. Okay, it looks like there's kind of a doorway-ish thing over here. The gravel still makes me nervous, because there obviously could be falling traps. Sure, why not? At least these guys don't have short fuses, unlike the other creepers that we saw in the previous area. So that's something to be happy about. And I'm not even certain if that last creeper that just blew up was actually a special creeper with a name or not. And this looks kind of suspicious, but I guess it's nothing. Is there anything hiding up here? No spawners. It's just kind of a very noisy area. Noisy in terms of the terrain shape. Alright, but there is a fair amount of iron over here. If I did spend some time, I could mine some up and possibly make some better tools or something. Yeah, this looks extremely scary. Okay, I'm getting better at remembering to look at ceilings. And then I also just want to be, okay, prepared. This is probably still not worth it. Worth the arrows, I mean. Alright, so we'll do that to preserve our arrows, because I still only have 24 of them. And I'm running lower on torches, but I do have more wood in my inventory. Alright, let's take a risk. Oh, that was actually a piece of cobblestone. I managed to put that on. Okay, there's the creeper spawner. Darn it. And let's see. Sure, we'll take a risk on all the gravel here. Okay, that actually was not so bad. And if I put something like this, it might make it easier to kill these guys off. Unless they come around both directions. Oh, that was close. Ah. Alright, I don't remember where the spawner was and if I had it lit enough. It is not lit enough. Oh, crap. I'm such a dummy. Okay. 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 Got it. I'm just talking about the gravel, and obviously where you're going to place a torch to light up the creeper spawner is the most likely place. And I still managed to screw it up. Okay, they're still spawning creepers above me. So I think the correct thing for me to do is this, to get back up there. Let's leave a torch down here. Oh, there's still a, crap, another creeper spawner right there. Okay, if he doesn't see me, let's go ahead and break that. I think there's still a creeper spawner above me, back where I fell down from. Crap. How high do I have to go? How far did I fall? Man. It's gonna come up in the side over here. Why is this so difficult? There it is. Found it. Okay, so I came from one of these places and went to another place. Oh, there was a ladder over here? Is there a way to... I don't know. Those two creepers can just stay down there, I think. Let's do this. See, when you fall in a trap and then you don't die, it's actually kind of fun. When you fall in a trap and you do die, then you feel ridiculous. And I hear lots of skeletons, so that is worrisome. And then there's a place to go up over here. I'm going to do this. Just stand here while I open chests. Okay, these chests don't have anything useful in them. How about the furnaces? I'm not sure enough about, like, if you're looking inside of a furnace. I don't think that can cause a block update just by looking inside of it. Unlike a chest. But yeah, just don't quite know. Quite know enough. Okay, so which direction do I want to head then? Let's start with up. I was recently rewatching Zisto's Legendary, and he talks about like super hostile rules of engagement, and you have to light up what's above you before what's below you. Oh! Is this going to be a shortcut? This seems like it's going to be a shortcut. I'm obviously not going to ride the rail until I walk along it. And what are the chances that Moldy would have, like, skeleton spawners in this area that are going to shoot me off as I'm even just walking along this rail? I've mentioned it before, but I think trapping shortcuts is stupid. Vex got a lot of things right when he kind of, like, put together the whole, I don't know, way that these super hostile maps should be made and different conventions and all kinds of things in terms of, you know, the wool boxes and monster spawners and what's fair and what's not fair. But shortcuts and trapping shortcuts, like, the point of a shortcut is to make it so that you don't have to waste time, and when you trap the shortcut, now I am forced to waste time by walking along it to discover if there are any traps before I actually take it and use it as a shortcut, and so it's kind of self-defeating in terms of the purpose of the thing. And so that's how I feel about shortcuts and traps. And so if I were to ever make a CTM map along these lines where there's areas and things and, you know, rail line shortcuts, I would have instructions at the beginning that says that the rail shortcuts are not trapped and you can just use them, because otherwise you are not really respecting the player's time, in my opinion. I guess there is another interpretation, which is the shortcut is part of the map and the entire map is designed to kill you. But yeah, that's not how I feel about things. So, in any case, it looks like we are reaching the end. I wonder if this is going to bring me to the rail station that I found directly below my base in some prior episode when I just happened to hear some monsters and went digging down to it. This does look like the place. And so let's see if this is indeed the place. Okay, there's minecarts on this end. Yeah, I hear my chickens. So yes, this is a place that I know about. And this comes up to... Ooh! There is a ghast. I don't like that. Yeah. Alright, I think I know where that ghast might be from. Right, and my base is right through here, and I close this back off. Okay, well, we have a shortcut. That is actually kind of convenient, and I'll have to decide how I want to piece things together. I think the ghast is up on the surface. Let's actually go take a look. He could destroy the monument if I'm not careful, but I just want to see if the ghast is where I think he is, because it seems to me there were some ghast spawners over in this direction, just here in the overworld. Yeah, there's a ghast spawner right there. And so when I'm underground coming back through the rail line, it seems like maybe I get close enough to one of these ghast spawners. I don't see him flying around anywhere, though. He's either in the lava somewhere where I don't see him, or he's actually underground and there's some other underground section around here that spawns ghasts. I guess that might be possible. Ghast sounds, I think, can be heard at maximum volume anytime you're within 128 blocks of the ghast, so I don't think you can echolocate for where a ghast location is. So I don't think that I'll necessarily be able to find him. But that will be a constant annoyance until he finally decides to despawn. Okay, I don't know that we actually got a whole lot done so far, but let me check on the episode time, because I am back at the base, so this might be a good place to cut it. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a shorter episode, but this will work well in terms of my daily schedule, in terms of me getting stuff done. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Before next time, I will do some work off camera to get the rail line back out there and some other infrastructure projects around the base done a little bit better, so that we'll be ready to go at full speed. So I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Sea of Cinders. Bye-bye.